All right, what a good time to bring in our friend Keith Fitz-Gerald. Keith, you say a correction may be nearing. My question to you is, could this be the start of it?
Well, when I wrote that, it was before futures had opened, and yeah, it's probably a pretty good start to it. But here's the thing, right, Ash? History shows very clearly that stuff like this happens more regularly than we want to know. We've had 20 massive volatility shocks in the last 10 years, statistically impossible. But if you look at the business case for owning the world's best stocks, this stuff is part of the party. You got to learn to deal with it. So I'm not especially concerned, but I am watching very closely.
And the question is, what's the alternative? You just sit on cash? Other than the equities, there's not a whole lot else to buy into.
Well, that's the problem, right? Is the Fed has got so much money sloshing around in the system that this kind of behavior, this kind of volatility is absolutely inevitable. So what I am advocating is you simply take a step back. You look at the world's best companies. Those are the ones you got to hold your nose, step in anyway, because 5 years from now, 10 years from now, odds are a day like today is going to be in the rearview mirror and you're not even going to notice it.
So you say if the Fed stays out of the way, the market has a long way to run yet.
Well, they do, because look at earnings. You've got companies like Apple, for example, they're growing hand over foot. Microsoft growing hand over foot. The cyber attacks that are in the headlines growing hand over foot. Companies that are paying attention to that. So if the Fed can avoid saying or doing something stupid like taking away the punch bowl or freaking everybody out beyond where the normal is today, then you know what? The economic backdrop is actually pretty good. Now, we've got to stay ahead of COVID as well, but that's been a worry from the very beginning, and we've talked about that.
So what are you telling clients today who call you and say, Keith, should I dump it? Should I get out? What are you telling them?
Well, fortunately, we don't have clients doing that. We have clients with the exact opposite approach. They're saying, hey, you know what? I woke up, I took a deep breath, I'm buying some more winners. This is good. I don't like it, but okay. This is like trying to predict a snowstorm in July based on 6 inches in February. Everybody goes, well, snow melts in summer. Yes, exactly my point. This stuff comes and goes.
All right, so you're just saying essentially don't panic. Would you even take a nibble at some of these stocks that are down big today?
There's no rush to catch a falling knife, but yeah, we placed some orders on Friday looking for companies like Apple and Microsoft, JP Morgan, Visa, anything that's going to get hit really hard. I may wait until tomorrow, though, honestly, because this is a pretty brutal sell-off.
It is indeed. All right, we'll have to leave it right there. Great stuff as always. Keith Fitz-Gerald, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Ash. Hi, it's Keith here. Thanks for checking out today's highlight clip. What'd you think? Did I make sense? Is there something you'd like to add? Make sure you leave a comment down below, and of course, click subscribe to keep up right here on YouTube, or sign up for the email newsletter at the link below. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram for my real-time thoughts on markets, analysis, and a whole lot more.